Alright, so in this one now, ladies and gentlemen, our leader. Should I go there? Yes, I think I should. Our leader, my leader, my prime minister. Since as they want to violate the authority of our MPs, our 28 MPs, especially Nikisha Burchel. Let me just say, Mark Golden is my prime minister. Mark Golden is my public defender and the team. And of course, the team came out, ladies and gentlemen, and oh wow, I had this queued up and you know what? Let me talk about Nikisha Burchel first. So Nikisha Burchel come out, ladies and gentlemen, and well, it's causing a stir, boy. And I want us to listen carefully to what Nikisha Burchel had to say. Listen to this. Oh, wow.
Member of Parliament officially given the authority to... Dear constituents of South St. James, can you believe it? It's been a week since I've been sworn in as our Member of Parliament, officially given the authority to act on our behalf. But since then, I've been hard at work. I've been writing letters, making calls, meeting with the departments and ministries that are there to serve us. My goal is simple. I want to come from a place of facts. I want to know what has been spent, what has been committed, and what remains available so we can plan our projects properly and deliver on the mandate you gave me on September 3. But today, I must pause that work to address an urgent matter. Honestly, I'm surprised that I even have to address something like this. You see, the defeated former MP has been presenting himself as though he still holds authority, even in his own words and on his social media platforms. I have been courteous because I know it can be hard to accept defeat. But since I must explain it in plain language, he is not the MP for South St. James. He recently published a video attaching himself to a government project, even boasting that he intends to do the same with 6 more projects. Let me be clear. He has no mandate, no jurisdiction, and no office to direct contractors or communities on government-based projects. And this is not the first time. At a project in Richmond Hill in the Catadupa division, he was still given instructions until I personally visited with the councillor and set things right. This pattern must stop. On the Constituency Development Fund, I have learned that the former MP has already overcommitted the $20 million allocation for this fiscal year. The majority has already been disbursed, leaving little for our urgent needs. We will, of course, be auditing these commitments to ensure value for money, but for now, let the line be clear. He is not the lawful representative, and he must disassociate himself from all projects in South St. James. Even the Prime Minister, in his remarks last week, sent mixed signals that embolden this kind of behavior. But the reality is simple. The people of South St. James made their choice. That choice was me. And history gives us perspective. In 2016, just 2 weeks after taking office, the JLP renamed a highway built by the PNP after Edward Siaga. They wasted no time in taking ownership because winners take responsibility. The outcome, you may not.
And for full context, Siaga opposed that highway and the JLP won the election and named it after him. They have no shame. But they were in power, so they can do what they want to do. And we have to just work with it. Not true. So why is it that this man, I don't even know his name, Lowly, Slowly, or whatever. Why is it he wants to get involved in government contracts when he's not a part of the government. He's not a part of, when you see you're not an MP, you're not a member of parliament, you're not a part of the 63 in government. You're not. That's what she's saying. But let's continue.
Always like it. But in a democracy, you respect it. That is what decent, reasonable people do. So let me say it plainly. The defeated former MP is free to live his life how he chooses, take a vacation, or move fully into retirement. But he is not free to act as your member of parliament. If he continues, we will respond accordingly. So to agencies, contractors and partners, do not accept instructions from him. Engage my office directly. It is a new day in South St. James. Your MP is on the job, and I will not allow sabotage to confuse the public or stand in the way of the people's work. In fact, I've been doing some reading from the Harvard Business Review. I'm reading a book called Managing Creativity and Innovation, because that's how I intend to lead.
I love this lady.
I have a book I wish to commend to the former MP. This one is called Managing Change and Transition.
Nikisha Burchel, you are the...
Oh my God. So, I didn't even have to go to the next part. It went to the clip. So this young lady now come out and embarrass herself. I was watching Mr. Well-Known. This, what's going on, class prefect? This was embarrassing. Miss Wayne and Miss Chin, listen. Please, don't embarrass yourself like this again. Make we hear this. This is a response to what we just heard. And for the ones in the class that take notes, remember this. Nikisha Burchel spoke about government contract not being in the authority of member of parliament. That is what she addressed. Listen to her argument now.
Person that I want to have a conversation with. Now, someone sent a little clip to me of a video that you have going around as it relates to former member of parliament for St. James Southern, Homer Davis, acting, you state, as if he still has authority within the constituency, and you want...
So, it confused me because she knows I'm a former member of parliament. But she had misinterpreted what she said. But let's continue.
Want to make it very clear that you are the elected member of parliament. One of the things that I want to remind you of is that 6,284 electoral voters also rejected you within that same constituency.
Miss, you're slow. You're officially slow. That argument then make no sense. If even one person make you win the seat, if one vote make you win the seat, I are the MP. If it does not affect your authority of the MP, being the MP, if you only won by one vote, it doesn't affect it. You are still the sole representative for everybody, all the one that will never vote for you. So this is an argument that shall make rubbish. I don't even know if it's say it in a French. Rubbish. This is rubbish. Let's continue.
Additionally, Homer Davis is still the JLP Member of Parliament caretaker for that constituency. And
Miss, the key word is caretaker. Caretaker. Not member of parliament. He's the caretaker. Alright? So he doesn't have the authority of going around and dictating and like he's a supervisor of government projects. He doesn't have that authority. Why did you even come out and make a video? Like, you know, just embarrassing yourself talking about Nikisha Burchel before. I just in Homer. Kindly remember, you can't even spell. Oh my God. Kindly remember you were rejected by 6,284 voters. You see, this is the basis of our argument, you know, and it's so stupid. Truly dunce. It's sad.
Homer Davis, within his capacity as caretaker, can move around within the constituency, interact.
Miss, you're fool. That is not the argument that Nikisha Burchel just made. She never said the man cannot move around in the constituency. She said he cannot dictate or get involved in government contract. He doesn't have the authority to do so. This is why people call the liberate them dunce. Because you sound like you're absent and you look like somebody with absent, but to come out of your mouth and nonsense. Because you're speaking eloquently, but it's a bag of word salad and gibberish and you misinterpret, right? And you not understand the basis of the lady argument. So your argument, because of your lack of understanding, no makes your whole argument trash. You are misrepresenting what the lady is saying. She never said the lady said the man free if you retire if you want to. He can continue in political career. But what he will not do is get involved in government contracts in that area. That is the authority and Nikisha Burchel responsibility. What was not cogent about that? What was not clear? Him lose, all of him they lose by one seat. If he lose by one person, I mean, he lost. Look how much seat Isaac. Look how much I keep saying seat. Look how much people voters Isaac Buchanan win by. What you talking about? I don't even want to hear no more from her. She just disturbing. But she chat some man.
With the residents and the citizens of the constituency freely. Now, I seriously want to address this.
You see, the defeated former MP has been presenting himself as though he still holds authority, even in his own words and on his social media platform.
So let me ask you something, Nekeisha Burchel. There was no issue when yourself and Dr. Andre Horton of St. James West Central were both out parading with projects for both constituencies that Homer Davis and Bolo Fort were member of parliaments, and you did.
Yo, did she say Bolo Fort? It's Malibu. What's going on right now, man?
Not add them to these projects. There wasn't a problem with that?
Hi everyone, I'm Nikisha Burchel, the MP caretaker for South St. James.
And I am Dr. Andre Hart, your MP caretaker for St. James West Central.
Now guys, last week Dr. Horton and I introduced a CXC marathon to assist.
Miss, a CXC marathon is not roadworks and government contract. It's not comparable. Why are you embarrassing yourself? It's not the same thing. Noreen, how you doing? It's a deliberate attempt of misinformation. You know, class prefect, I agree with you. I agree with you that this is a deliberate attempt of misinformation by the Jamaica Labour Party, flaggers, or supporters. A regular project, community project. And if you listen to Nikisha Burchel with the same thing she playing, she said that the community came together and we did this and we did that. It had nothing to do with government project. Look how much time people in the community do things and MP involved or caretaker involved. Caretaker can't be involved in anything when you want to be involved in except for government contracts. It is not his mandate. He did not win. Ma'am, sit down, go home, log off. Log off. Just log off. Stop the video. Embarrassing. You need some milk.
Also, I want you to clarify for me, Nikisha Burchel, when yourself and the mayor and the councillor, I'm sorry, was in that same constituency of St. James Southern doing this additional project, if it wasn't a problem, because I'm not seeing any mention of you stating that Homer Davis was contacted to be told of the project that was being done.
Miss, it is not a government contracted project. What don't you get? This has to be a deliberate attempt of misinformation. I know I am very, very happy you made an ass of yourself because you became content. I'm very happy that people like you run out and make asses of themselves. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, Bridget. No.
Listen, what you're looking at here is really the result of love, not politics, not photo.
Not politics. Hello? The lady needed a door. You don't need a government contract to fix the lady door. Why are you using this as a reference? I am done with this lady. She is slow. Do you guys remember the project that she did with the old lady and she never have a nice door and then fix up her house? The church came together. The people in the community came together. They don't need to contact Homer Davis to tell him, say, them are going to help a lady. So hold on. I'm a Jamaican, I come from overseas. Me need to contact Homer Davis in a southwest St. James. Because me I carry one barrel or one container of stuff for somebody when me know there. We are going to help them to fix up them house. Me have to tell him, you know, should I get, oh, sorry, you know what I mean? You know, so Shaida, or she wickedly are misinforming people. Them. The lady said this is not out, this not nothing to do with the government. What is wrong with yo, she get me angry.
Perhaps not big budgets, but real love from the people of this very community. About a month ago, we put our hands and our hearts together. The community members, the local businesses, the church, and myself, along with councillors.
So it is okay for you to do it to Homer Davis. No consultation.
Fully done. Fully done. Fully done. I took that off daddy and take a case. Fully done. Fully done, people. Fully done. Fully done. Fully done. Ma'am, again, for the last and final time, it is not a government contract. Nobody needs to inform the MP that them are going to help the lady to fix her house top. The government now have no authority over the lady house top. So if Homer Davis don't know about it, a regular person can't go fix the lady house top. You know how silly this lady sounds? It's not the same thing. The road works is government contract. Government. She lacks understanding or she's being willfully ignorant because she tries to spread misinformation. She knows that the argument that she make is rubbish, but she knows that some idiot they out there, some dunce people they out there, we are going to run with our conversation without even thinking about it. Like, but no, that's not the same thing. Government, silly notes up. Government contract. Marley, they understand Apple, they understand? Like, come on, man. What are we doing? Miss, it's not the same thing. Stop the cap. When you just want to attack Nikisha Burchel, we see what it is. You guys just want to attack all of the members of parliament, the 28. I see a pattern with the JLP. Norman Scott, attack. That one in their court, allegedly the girl spit in her face. Them say him lick her in her face. With their court. Norman Scott. Want to notice now. Mr. Kajan, where we are going to get to next? Kajan. the bridging theme situation. I'm gonna get to next. Bridging, I'm telling you, a whole heap of thing, a whole heap of look attack the man them attack the JLP, MP them. The people in Panama come right them wanna keep on an eye out, report to the MP, report to the police if necessary, any little thing we are going. Because I'm telling you, a whole heap of apples. I'm talking about Nikisha Burchel, and slowly getting involved in government contracts. And now I'm somebody at this vlog up on TikTok basically attacked Nikisha Burchel, and I am addressing her argument because Nikisha Burchel was very specific. She spoke about government contract. She did not talk about regular community people involved in helping out them neighbor fix them roof or put on one door. A road works. Do you know that it's illegal for people to fix the road? You will be locked up. The government road, it is illegal. You didn't know that? So Mr. Slowly is operating outside of his capacity and his authority, and Nikisha Burchel is accurate and cogent in her argument. He can do anything he want. He can go run around naked in the house if he want and go retire. Who cares? But you're not the MP. You cannot do MP things as a caretaker. You are going outside of your authority. Argument done. Go sit down, and you lady will come and try to argue facts. You are slow. You cannot argue facts. You cannot make an argument against facts. That is like trying to go against God. Huh? How are you going to go against God? You're foolish. You are foolish, ma'am. Unbelievable. Let me move on here, man. Let me move on. Like and share the video. Thank you.